or even find a new home. Prudential.com has all kinds of interactive tools to help you save, plan, and invest. It's so easy to use. And there's always something new happening, from insurance to real estate to investments. It's all right here at Prudential.com.
Michelin would like to remind you, there's only one safety feature on the road that actually touches the road. Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires.
I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy for the drive-thru. And I'm too sexy for my car seat. Too sexy for the groceries. Too sexy for the dry cleaning.
Introducing the newly updated Camry. So stylish it could go to your head.
I'm too sexy for the slow lane. Too sexy for the neighbors. Too sexy for the car wash. Too sexy.
You don't want to smoke weed, but turning down friends can be tricky.
Hey, Mike. Want some? Oh, man, what am I gonna say? It's just not for me.
It's cool, so be confident and just be yourself.
That's her there. Mrs. Marshall?
Oh, I didn't see you come in. Are you a friend of Mike's? Make yourself at home.
What's this?
Well, I got her a cell phone a few months ago. She's got family up north.
Want some coffee?
You got a good wife there, Mr. Marshall. She's just trying to save you some money. Here, it's Sprint PCS with the free and clear plan. Free long distance, so she can have a nice, clear, leisurely talk.
I'll take that, thank you.
She'll be okay, Mr. Marshall. Soon, we'll all be okay.
This is Hannah Storm in New York. The Spurs are at Utah. The Jazz are in their worst slump in the Stockton and Malone era, and they can't figure out how to stop Tim Duncan early. Duncan with 11 points as David Robinson is on the bench with 2 quick fouls. Malone has 7 points and 3 rebounds. The Jazz have lost 6 in a row, their longest losing streak in 17 years. Tight game, though, the entire way. Now let's go back to Bob, Doug, and Ahmad in Philly.
Hannah, thanks. Doug, we saw them a week ago, speaking of the Jazz in Minnesota, and you could see the cracks even then.
Well, I think what's happened also, too, with Jeff Hornacek really hurting out on the floor, they need something from Brian Russell. He struggled. The loss of Shandon Anderson, it's all sort of piled up on him at the same time. They're going through a very, very difficult time right now.
Geiger from Iverson misses the bank shot. Hollard takes the rebound. Sacramento looking to run, but the Sixers get back. Here's Stojakovic on the floor for the first time. Hollard had a layup, and Iverson had no choice but to slap at it and commit the foul.
See, I think it's important that Sacramento starts getting something inside. When you look at the first quarter, Philadelphia was 9 of 10 from the foul line. Got the line 10 times. Sacramento only 2. That means you're shooting a lot of jump shots. You're getting no second shots. The other team is running down the floor and attacking you. So if you go inside, you can make some good things happen. Now that's what happened to Scott Pollard on that possession.
Pollard sporting this beard, which he refers to as his Amish look.
Now Scott will come up with some looks now. Our first game in Detroit, when he came in as a rookie, he had his fingernails painted black and came in. I said, Scott, where are you coming from here, buddy? But he's a free spirit, there's no question, and a good player.
Off the Derek Martin miss, it's Iverson with the save. Iverson, the lob underneath for Hughes. They can't finish it. Hughes knocks it away and takes it back and scores.
That's the things people see from Larry Hughes, the excitement. You can't talk much here because they're laying it in at the other end, but the exciting things that Larry Hughes does on the floor sometimes gets lost in some of his defensive lapses that he has. Just last week, Bobby made 2 defensive lapses where he left 3-point shooters that cost him games late. So this young guy has got talent. We saw that. We've seen some great things. Defensively right now, he's not there. And this is a team that wins with defense.
Weber misses the first of 2. He'll go to the All-Star game this year for the 2nd time in his career. He still feels burned by being excluded a few times in the past. He said, I can't get over the fact that Tyrone Hill, who he's opposing today, and Christian Laettner went in some years in my place. Barry's open, and hits the three.
John Barry, a terrific addition to this team, gives them energy. He'll play a lot in the fourth quarter because they love his passing and the big shots that he can make. He talked to me before the game. He said, I've got a very sore toe. I've got an infected toe. I hope I'll be able to go today.
Iverson for three. Can't answer this time. Hill is on the offensive glass, and Barry fouled him from behind.
Here's John Barry right here. He's going to be out on the break, and you're going to see as they push, he's going to run to that three-point line to give the team some spacing. The big men run in behind. Aaron McKee's got to protect back, and he can't get to him soon enough, and John Barry knocks in that open three.
Hughes, stumbling, regains the dribble. Geiger. Aaron McKee, back to Geiger.
So both times Geiger has scored, Aaron McKee's given him great passes, and he's laid the ball in the basket. The one time he stepped out on the floor and took an ill-advised shot, he missed. So if he's patient, he'll shoot layups.
Stojakovic from Weber. They've got some guys who will shoot it on this team.
He has got a sweet-looking shot. Now, he's been struggling with an Achilles problem. He's been back now for 2 games on this trip, the last 2 games, and they need him because he gives them that. He's a high-percentage three-point shooter, not just a launcher of threes, but he shoots a high percentage.
That was the 11th shot, by the way, that Allen Iverson has taken. There's still 9.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. He scored 14 points. Stojakovic out to Barry. Hill popped out and fouled him.
When you're playing Sacramento, be patient, make them guard you. Aaron McKee gets it in the lane, no weak side rotation. Geiger with the easy layup off the backboard. And then the ball movement, Allen Iverson, little high screen roll, the escape dribble, the pull-up jump shot. Iverson off to a great start, and the Sixers lead by 11.
And you're watching the NBA on NBC.
Go to the net, NBA.com.
People are beginning to think of the automobile not just as a family vehicle, but as a personal and individual means of transportation.
The throb of a powerful engine. Now for a moment, imagine yourself as driver of this automobile. You really have to drive it. At the Chrysler Proving Ground, give them an expressway and their drivers are willing.
I think we've made the scenic back roads fun to drive.
Or give them any country or suburban road, rough or smooth. They're the type of people who like the feel of a fine machine.
Love to drive. The renowned engineers of Chrysler.
A minimum of ornamentation and a minimum of chrome moldings.
He's a regular firecracker. The sounds of nature sing their prettiest over the rich, throaty obligato of his engine.
Even sheet metal can have a soul.
And they give you back the romance of driving.
And that is why these will never land on an ordinary car.
And you find out what exceptional unity of man and machine has been achieved.
You know the way the white gold offsets the fire of the diamonds? Absolutely stunning.
Oh, yeah. And the simple geometric design completely updates the look.
Yeah.
But it's every bit as charming.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Truth is, you have no idea what to get her for Valentine's Day. Do you, buddy? Well, JCPenney does. White, gold, and diamond earrings and pendants, only $1.99 each, and the keepsake box is free.
Pure romance.
The Valentine's Day sale at JCPenney. Give her the look.
The NBA on NBC is brought to you by Coors Light, frost brewed to tap the clean taste of the Rockies. By Chrysler, engineered to be great cars. And by Adidas, long live sport.
Back in Philadelphia, earlier in the game, late in the first quarter actually, Chris Webber with the dunk. And he's teed up for hanging on the rim and then slapping the backboard. But official Danny Crawford, who's wearing a mic today, was kind enough to come over to him and give him a clarification as to just what his status is after that tee.
You know that's a non-unsportsmanlike. That doesn't count towards being ejected. So you can still yell at me and I'll tee you and you're not going. All right.